This is literally make it or break it for Bitcoin right now. But unfortunately, for the past few days, the Bitcoin price is more confused than I was after graduating college with a degree in trans non-carbon binary emission gender studies. And after getting a bounce right from this key level of support, this is a trade that I told everybody I was taking in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, and then getting a rejection from this key level of resistance, a trade setup that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, we are coming down to a key area of decision, and depending on what happens this week will, in my opinion, determine whether or not we see Bitcoin back at $65,000 to $70,000, or we get a massive dump taking out the low at $49,000. So today I'm going to be walking you through, first of all, how I'm trading this right now and what I'm looking for next. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, click that bell for notifications, because as you can see, we have already just hit 200,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Jason Casper, let me tell you, that man is something else. A true warrior for change. He's the first ever trans non-carbon binary emission gender standards major to ever reach 200,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Now, if you want to trade Bitcoin and altcoins, I highly recommend my two go-to exchanges. First of all, MEXC, the best deal on fees, 0% spot fees. You can scalp low timeframes and be profitable trading futures, and you can go in and out of Tether and any coin you want on spot without paying any fees. Of course, you do need to KYC for this exchange, which requires a PALU ID if you live in the United States. If you don't want to KYC, I am also trading on an exchange called BLOFIN, which is currently right now offering 10% cash back of everything you deposit. They will give you 10% of that back, plus up to a $2,000 future bonus and a chance to win all these prizes. Plus, if you use my link, they will give you a very good discount on fees. They'll upgrade you to the VIP level 2 fees, which is much cheaper than if you just sign up without a link. Okay, only do this if you know how to trade and you're looking for a new exchange to trade on. Also, if you want to join the Casper Crew VIP Discord, where we give the trade setups in advance, you can go to jasoncaspertrading.com, click the link to join the best trading community in the world, where you will find 3 instructors live streaming multiple times a day, giving you their setups, giving you their levels, telling you what they're doing. Plus, we have an entire beginner's course, and it's the most active trading community in the world, in my opinion. You can find links to all this stuff in the description of the video, as well as in the pinned comment if you're interested. So we're going to talk about a bullish scenario and a bearish scenario. Let's talk about a bullish scenario. Now, Bitcoin did come down and bounce from a major area of support, the support resistance flip that we formed in January, right after the ETF was launched. We came down and tested that previous high now as our support. Now, when we take a look at market Cipher B, what do we see here? Well, we are seeing multiple drive of what's known as a bullish divergence. We have a deep, very oversold momentum wave, series of momentum waves here on the left, followed by a much less deep series of momentum waves on the right. This is known as a bullish divergence, or medically it's known as the uneven butt cheek pattern, where we have a very deep butt cheek on the left and a not so deep butt cheek on the right. And if we go ahead and we take the cheeks, we impose them on the chart, we stretch them out, we can see that the resemblance is indeed striking. It lines up literally perfectly. This is known also, like I said, as a bullish divergence. And when you see something like this, you can expect a move to the upside. Now, we did get a bit of a move to the upside, but we rejected from, if we take a Fibonacci retracement tool from that high to the low, we're rejecting from the Fibonacci golden pocket retracement. Now, we expect a rejection from this level because it's a major area of resistance, right? We're not surprised to see this rejection here. We understand it could be a lower high on the macro timeframes, but again, this is something that we were ready and prepared for in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, looking to take the short trade from that area. But as we're coming down now to the low of the range, if this bullish scenario is going to continue, if we're going to see a continuation to the upside, and this right here is a low, and then we have our higher high, and then we make another higher low, and then we make another higher high, coming back up to around the $70,000 level, it's going to happen from a very specific zone. In my opinion, that zone is going to be this. If we take a fib from the low to the high, this golden pocket right here around $55,000 is where we don't want to lose. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a rectangle from where we're currently at right now down to this golden pocket and say that this zone right here between the prices of 55,000, 54.5 and 57K, this is the make it or break it zone for Bitcoin. Because if we fail to hold this box, then we're going to be actually breaking market structure here, right? We're going to be taking out this last low, and that would be a very bearish sign. So for me, the make it or break it level for this bullish scenario to continue to play out is going to be this green box between $54,000 and $57,000, where I will be looking for bullish signs. Now, as we come to this area, are we seeing bullish signs? Well, In my opinion, the answer is yes. Yes, we are. Last week, I made a video on Monday saying that if this red dot on Market Cipher B, which had not printed yet, this was last Monday on the chart, we were coming to the top of a momentum wave on Market Cipher B on the daily time frame. And we were saying, if we print a red dot here, let's see how it looked back on Monday. If we print a red dot here, we can expect bearishness for the rest of the week, because throughout the entirety of this range, the Market Cipher B dots have really been the determining factor for the rest of the week of price action. If we print a red dot, we expect the rest of the week to be bearish. If we print a green dot, we expect the rest of the week to be bullish. Well, we printed a red dot here right from the level that we gave in the Casper crew. Remember, it's about the levels and it's about the confirmations we see on Market Cipher. So we have the level. We knew what we were looking for, $65,000. We got bearish confirmations here, gave us the drop. Now we're coming back down to a key area of support, and we're seeing things starting to bottom out. Let's go ahead and remove the replay mode, and we can see that Market Cipher B looks like she might want to print a green dot soon. Now, what does this mean? When you print a uneven butt cheek pattern at a low, and then you come up, make a high, and make a higher low, that next wave that prints, as long as the direction continues like this, typically gives you a pretty powerful move. And so I'm going to be watching for a green dot to print here on Market Cipher B while we hold this box. And if that can happen, then I would actually expect a move up to our next major area of resistance, which is going to be between $67,000 and $70,000. Talking another 22% move to the upside here on Bitcoin, potentially. This is what I'm looking for. All right. If we lose the box, then I would expect a much more bearish scenario to play out. Now, there's many different ways we could get into trades here. Of course, this morning in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, I gave a few different entry triggers that would actually get me into a fresh long trade as we were watching this box play out. And of course, in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, last week, we gave this exact setup in advance in the Casper Crew, which has hit perfectly with all the confirmations we were looking for. So technically speaking, there is a valid entry that is already triggered right here from this area. Okay, so I'm not saying just to long now blindly. You need some kind of an entry trigger, a series of confirmations to actually get you into a good entry. But we also have to remember that having rejected from this Fibonacci golden pocket from the setup we gave in advance, if we're going to lose the box that I have outlined for you, and we're going to lose that Fibonacci golden pocket, then we can expect much lower prices. And where it is most probable for us to bottom out at? Well, here's the unfortunate reality. And really, it's not unfortunate. It is what it is. We're just examining the chart objectively speaking here. But if we take a look at the chart, and we take a look at the Fibonacci golden pocket from that major low we made last August, right? That's crazy. A whole year ago, to the Bitcoin all-time high, we can see we have a Fibonacci golden pocket retest coming in at the low 30s, around $33,000. In addition, we can see that we have literally no support on the way down until we come to the high volume node of that January consolidation, lining up perfectly with that low 40s area. The high volume node where all that volume is from January, right around the low 40s. In addition to this, if we take a trend line going all the way back to November 2022 and just follow this bull market, we can see that we have a perfect confluence right at that Fibonacci golden pocket retracement level, confluence with this high volume node. And in addition to all this, if we take a look at all the volume that we traded since the beginning of 2021, we're talking almost 3 entire years of price action. We can see that the high volume node of the last 2 bull bear market cycles lines up perfectly with that $43,000 level. So we have a lot of confluence if we're going to lose our 53-ish zone support, that if we're going to continue to make lower highs and lower lows as we have right here, that we're going to make our way down to this beautiful confluence in the low 40s. And this is the area, in my opinion, where really it's make it or break it, because if we don't bounce from that trend line, we are losing the trend line of the entire bull market. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I'm saying if we lose that trend line, it's not a good sign for Bitcoin. So 53K, very important for our local bullish scenario to play out. If we don't hold there, then there is the real possibility that this last rejection that we got at the Fibonacci golden pocket is another lower high in this local downtrend, and we can expect that next lower low to come in now right at this beautiful confluence, right? We're just following the trend, this trend line here. Also, kind of showing us many, many, many confluences right here. Okay, so the way I trade this price action right now is I'm simply waiting for key levels on my chart. When we get to the key levels, I have a series of criteria that gets me into a trade. I'm not trying to make predictions about where the Bitcoin price is going. I'm simply waiting for a trade setup, taking the setup if it comes, making sure I lock in a profit. This is the way I've been able to be profitable throughout this chop range, right? We just take the trades when they come, we lock in a profit, and then on to the next trade. And this is what I'd recommend for all traders in choppy markets like this. So that's going to be it for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell, and may God bless everybody in Jesus' name. Even if you're not religious, may the Lord bless you and your family. And I will see everybody in the next video. Peace!